Hey, everybody. Looks like we're going live here. We'll start in about 1 minute. All right, everyone. Welcome to our Snap Delivered Thursday night company overview. Tonight, we're going to share a little bit about who we are as a company, what we do, and how you can benefit financially by partnering up with the Snap Delivered family. Getting right into the information, Snap is a young company. We just launched in June of 21. We're participating in the $100+ billion restaurant delivery industry, and we're really poised to disrupt a lot of the major players within the industry. The industry as a whole is booming. 60% of US consumers are ordering delivery or takeout at least once a week. And as big as the industry has gotten, it's projected to hit over $200 billion annually by 2025, according to Forbes magazine. Anytime you can position yourself in an industry that's going from 100 billion to 200 billion in a short period of time, there's going to be a massive financial opportunity at stake if you take advantage of it. The industry players are multi-billion-dollar companies like DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber. You've got $100 million companies like Waiter, Delivery.com, Eat Street. All of these companies pretty much have the exact same business model. They charge their customers hidden fees all the time. Some of them peel tips away from their drivers, and restaurants are probably hit harder than all of them. They overcharge, they have massive commission fees, and that's where we're different. If you look at a restaurant owner, let's say you own a restaurant yourself doing about 20 deliveries a day. If your average order is around $40, you're going to pay almost $100,000 in delivery fees if you're using Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub. That's a massive amount of money to pay someone for getting food from point A to point B to customers that want your food. If you had Snap do the exact same thing, grab the food and take it to your own customers, instead of paying $100,000, you'd pay over $14,000. You'd save over $84,000 a year because someone in a Snap t-shirt or a Snap polo picked up the food and took it to your customer versus Uber, DoorDash, or Grubhub. I think if any of us owned a restaurant and we had to choose what driver we'd want picking up our food, we'd all have the Snap drivers picking up our food day in, day out, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all day, every day. That's what's beautiful about Snap. We have no massive commission fees. Some of these companies, charge even more than 35%, 20, 30, 40, 40% is massive, but they charge it and they get away with it because there's no one doing it differently. We charge a $2 flat rate. $50 order, $2. $20 order, $2. $100 order, $2. The restaurants are paid instantly. Drivers paid instantly. There's no hidden service fees. The bottom line is we create a lot of happy customers, happy drivers because they're keeping all their money, and for sure, happy restaurant owners because they're not paying six figures to some of these big providers. They're putting that money directly in their pockets instead. Our executive team is very well seasoned, not only in the training, direct sales industry. We've built teams of hundreds of thousands of people worldwide, but at the same time, we have a background in the restaurant delivery space. We've built up companies that have hit the Inc. 500 in this space, started in 2016. We've exited to some of those companies you saw in the earlier slide, some of those big players, and we merged with some of those big players you've seen in that slide. But the bottom line is we're not looking to become a part of what those big players are doing. We're looking to disrupt the entire industry as a whole. Our chief executive officer, Mr. Paul Michael, has built several multi-million-dollar companies. Jason Bryan, our senior advisor, he's somebody that started his first company at the ripe old age of 18. He sold that company called Auto Cricket at the age of 23 for well over $85 million. Sorry. And the bottom line is we're poised to disrupt the entire restaurant delivery space. For somebody that says this is interesting, man, I'd love to get involved. You can download our app for free. It costs nothing. You can actually start earning money just by downloading our app and then sharing it with other people. If they place orders, you get paid. If you share it with a restaurant owner who signs up their restaurant and they deliver an order, you get paid. If you sign up a driver who picks up the order and takes it to the customer, you get paid. You never have to pay a penny. It doesn't cost anything. You never have to order for yourself. You just literally download the app for free and start sharing with people. If you do have maybe a team building background or management or training background, you can actually build an organization, become what's called a manager, $299 annually, and you can start to override a team of customers, drivers, other managers that you bring in to the company. There's 4 ways to earn. It's pretty simple. You refer customers, drivers, restaurants, and you can refer other managers. It pays out pretty well, and it doesn't look like that much money when you think about it. If I'm a customer, I refer a restaurant in. Every time they have an order go out, I make 40 cents. If I have my friend download the app and they've ordered for delivery, I make $1 every time they order. $1 here, 40 cents there. A lot of people are like, that's chump change. That's not much money. But let's do some math. Let's say you had 10 restaurants you referred to the Snap family, and they were averaging 20 deliveries a day. Now, some restaurants do less than that. Some do more. High volume restaurants do hundreds of deliveries a day. But let's say you don't refer any of those type of restaurants. It's just 10 restaurants, 20 orders a day. That's 6,000 orders per month. At 40 cents an order, you're making $2,400 a month. Month after month after month, because volume in restaurants is pretty consistent. Nobody's having to buy anything. People are just ordering food. They're not changing their behavior, and people order food usually 3 times a day, whether it's ordering it, and getting it made in their house, grocery store, or ordering it out for delivery. They're going to have to eat 3 times a day for the most part. So let's go a little bit further. Let's say you introduced 10 restaurants, but you added 10 drivers into the mix, and they help do all those deliveries on a monthly basis. So now instead of $2,400, you're at $3,600 a month because you referred 10 restaurants, 10 drivers. And what if you had 3 friends that you said, you know what? I've got some people that might want to do this. They become managers. We call those level 1 managers if you personally refer them in. Let's say they each get 10 restaurants and 10 drivers. Some of them will get 0 restaurants, 0 drivers. Maybe you got to bring in a 4th person to try and make up for the person that does nothing. We have managers in our company. In their first 30 days, they referred over 60 restaurants. So if they can do 60, all we're asking is these 3 to do 10. 30 restaurants, 30 drivers on what we call your level 1. That would create another $5,400 per month in income above and beyond the $3,600 you're making from your personal restaurants and your personal drivers. And what if it duplicated one more time? So those 3 get 3. Now you've got 9 what we call level 2 managers. They refer 10 restaurants and 10 drivers each. That's 90 drivers, 90 restaurants. That would add an additional $8,100 per month. All these restaurants doing 20 orders a day, all these drivers helping deliver 20 orders a day. That's on top of the $5,400. That's on top of the $3,600. So your monthly residuals, because you've got 12 people in your team and you yourself went out and got 10 restaurants, 10 drivers that are all pumping out 20 deliveries a day, you're at $17,100 per month in income. Now I looked at that and said, you know what? What if I'm not that good? What if I do 1/10 of that? $1,700. Ask yourself this question. Is there something positive you could do for yourself or your family with an extra $1,700 a month? And what if you knew next month another $1,700 was coming? And the month after that, another $1,700 was coming. Is there something that could change in your life? Would your car that you drive maybe change? Would the school your kids are going to maybe change? Would your vacations be a little bit different? Would your retirement account be a little bit different? Would Christmas time coming up be a little bit different? If you knew there was $1,700 coming every month. And what if you did grow it bigger? What if you got it to 2,000, 3,000? What if you did get it to 17,000? How would your life change? That's what's great about Snap is we'll show you how to do it. You might look at this and go, man, this looks amazing, but what would I say to a restaurant owner? We'll train you on what to say to a restaurant owner. We've got a restaurant roundtable every Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern, where restaurant owners plug in, tell stories about the delivery space. We answer questions to restaurant owners that are looking at coming on board with Snap. We have restaurant owners that are already on board with Snap that love us, and they share their vision of why Snap is so much better for them and their business and for their client base versus some of the other big providers out there. We have our manager and above training. We call it Taco Tuesday for folks that are kind of looking to lead, looking to build organizations. We teach people what we call our 10-10-5 philosophy. 10 restaurants, 10 drivers, 5-mile radius will open your city. If you hit those parameters, we'll flip your city on and you can start running deliveries day in, day out, getting paid over and over and over again. Every Thursday night, we do an opportunity overview. We have our marketing tools that are available. The one page that you can take into restaurant owners and share with them that tells the Snap story, that explains how much they can save by partnering with Snap versus utilizing all those other big providers. We have our live events coming up October 16th and 17th. This one, unfortunately, if you're watching this live stream or if you're watching this on video, it is sold out. So you can't go to this one, but there'll be more. We'll definitely have more live events. You just won't be able to get to this one in Jupiter. But the next one, you're definitely going to want to sign up. And I would sign up early. These things sell out pretty quickly. And then we have our Snap delivered training videos that are on our Snap YouTube channel. So we'll teach you how to get restaurants. We'll teach you how to bring drivers on board. We'll teach you how to get customers to download the app every step of the way to help you hit your goals. With Snap, we're not here to set your goals. We're here to help you achieve your goals. The bottom line is timing and positioning is everything in business. A lot of us had the opportunity to maybe invest in certain stocks, maybe Facebook stock when it came out, but we didn't do it. Maybe we could have bought Tesla stock a couple years ago, but we didn't do it. To be successful, timing and positioning is everything. One of my main mentors, who was worth over $1 billion, said, Tony, if you want to be wealthy, you've got to be at the right place at the right time. But he said, more importantly than that, you got to realize you're at the right place at the right time. I was talking to my friends about Bitcoin and stuff like that back in 2011, 2012, but I didn't realize just how big it was going to be. I thought it was cool, but I didn't go grab it when it was less than a penny per coin. I wish I would have. I was at the right place at the right time, but I didn't do anything about it. Didn't realize it. So you've got to be at the right place at the right time. Number two, you've got to realize you're at the right place at the right time. And number three, my mentor said is the most important. You've got to take massive and immediate action. You got to go to work. Right now, it's a land grab. This is delivery 2.0. We're changing the way this delivery business is going to work globally. There's restaurants in your city right now that have no idea what Snap Delivered is. A month from now, they might know. 2-3 months from now, they're probably already going to be signed up. The question is, when that restaurant just down the road from you sends out a delivery, will it be you who makes 40 cents an order? What if it's a high volume restaurant doing 200 orders a day and you talk to them first and they came on board and you're making $80 a day, $80 a day, $80 a day because you referred that one restaurant to the Snap Delivered family? Imagine that. Every 10 days, $800, $1,600 next 10 days, $2,400 the next 10 days. What if you introduce 10 high volume restaurants? The possibilities are endless. The industry is booming. Hopefully you realize you're at the right place at the right time. And if you'd like to take action, the first step, contact whoever invited you to this live stream. Tell them to share the app with you. It's free. Download it, sign up for free, start being a part of the Snap Delivered family tonight. Start sharing the app tonight. And tomorrow, you can start bringing restaurants on board as you go through our trainings, and you can get paid every time somebody orders out to eat from Snap Delivered. Have a great night, and we'll look forward to chatting with you on our next training event.